This is Jesus Manuel Menagarza. It's Thanksgiving Day and it's raining cats and dogs. In fact, the RV's been shaking back and forth. The powerful thunder has essentially created a situation where, we feel a little bit uncomfortable. Luckily, we're on high ground. There should be no flooding. There's supposed to be some flooding in the area, but it shouldn't flood here. We're on a bit of a hill. So my wife is going to make her famous family recipe of blueberry cheesecake muffin mix. This has been handed down for generations to my wife's family, and I'm very excited to check it out. She's an excellent cook. My wife's an A+ cook. So hope you're having a fantastic Thanksgiving. This is Jesus Manuel Menagarza. I'm in here at, where am I? Brushy Creek Campground, Lake of the Pines near Jefferson, Texas. Yesterday was a sunny day. We had a great time in Jefferson, Texas. Beautiful town, beautiful touristy town, and we had a lot of fun. It's only about 3 blocks by 5 blocks, and they have some various older infrastructure which they've maintained. Very nice, very nice. So let's get back to the rest of the video. As you very well know, I own a Rockwood Mini Lite 2205S. And it's raining quite a bit outside. I've noticed that there's water leaking from the screw, just coming down, and it's hitting my blanket. It's getting everything wet. So I moved around this blanket and still have quite a bit of water. And so, luckily Monday I'm taking it in for a service, for the warranty service. It's been less than a year that I own the RV, so hopefully they can fix it, and we'll see how they work it out. Again, right there where that screw is, it's wet and water's coming down, and that's not good apparently. Another thing that I'm going to be taking in for repair is my lights. They do not work. My fan, I bang on it, sometimes they work, but the fan and the exhaust do not work. That's not a good thing. My wife's currently getting ready to cook some odds and ends. We're having a good time here camping. But this has been pretty much broken since we received the RV. What do you think? Do you have the similar issues? Similar problems? Here's one of the better campsites, E109. Has an excellent view of the lake, and of course it's a pull through. Has water and electricity. There you go. It's 50, 30 and residential. Again, right down there's the water. It's a pull through site. Has a very nice picnic table and a grill right there. Of course, right there it has the hook and a great view of the lake. We're over there somewhere in a back end site, and again you can see quite a few pull through sites right about here. Very nice. So what do you think? That's how you get here. Drive this way, come through here, and then pull right through an E109. Please leave your comments, questions, suggestions, of course professional friendly suggestions below. Thank you very much. Thought I'd show you a tent site. There's the pad, there's a picnic table, there's the grill. Here's another one over here. Again, you can see the tent site, the grill, the table, and the electrical box. Yeah, they're very nice rocks. So they have it's beautifully designed, has nice little wood framing. It's pretty clean. You have a closer view of the lake. Lake O' the Pines. You do share a water connection, it's right there. As you can very well see, there it is, the water connection. It's about 7:45 a.m. on a Friday. Black Friday, the day after Turkey Day. Let's walk to the beach. Actually has a nice sandy beach because it's sandstone around here, so that sandstone after it gets eroded, and we walk down this little trail right here. What do you think of this little trail? It's a nice little trail. It was raining all day yesterday, so let me make sure I don't kill myself and hurt myself here. There we go. It was raining all day yesterday. One of the interesting features about this lake is the fog. It's relatively normal to have some fog. And of course, everywhere you go, you see these little shells. Let me give you a close-up. Very nice. Of course, there's no footprints on the beach this early in the morning. So what do you think? All I see is heron out in the distance. And of course, with my wide-angle lens, you can't see it too well. Let's go a ways. A little bit of a hike. Temperature right now, I estimate high 40s, low 50s. Very pleasant. I have an insulated down jacket. Let me turn around the camera so you can see me. How you doing, boys and girls? I'm enjoying myself on this trip. Except for the rain. It's been pretty nice. Yesterday Turkey Day was just rain, so we just stayed in all day. But today, Black Friday, it's very pleasant. Very pleasant indeed. You come to this lake for the quiet, to maybe visit some of the small communities nearby like Jefferson, maybe take a longer trip to Shreveport, and do some, of course, camping, bring the kids, playgrounds, such like that. Walks around the beach. They have various campgrounds all around this lake, and it's a good-sized lake. As Texas lakes go. But I'm really enjoying myself here. I can imagine during the summer this lake is probably jam-packed because of the water, people cooling off from the Texas heat, etc., etc. Let me turn around the camera so you can see another campsite. Here's another tent campsite, very close to the beach. Beautifully maintained. Let me get up here. Again, it's nice, elevated. 2 colors of stone. That's very interesting. A good sized grill. This must be at least looks about 4 feet across. Get your hook to dry out things or to put your bag. There's your picnic table. And this area, the sand actually has some grass growing on it. So let's see what number this one is. This one's T107. See some tent campers right over there. I'm right over there. This is the restroom, and I'm over there just another 50 feet. Here's T105. Very nice little spot. No complaints about this one. And right behind it is T104, another camp site for tent campers. And we used to camp quite a bit in our truck, do some truck bed camping. There's no rule that says you can't stay in your van, small truck in the back, and not necessarily tent camp. It's up to you. It's a beautiful day here in Lake of the Woods. Lake of the Pines. I apologize. Lake of the Pines. Near Jefferson, Texas. It's 8 a.m. and it's time for some coffee. I use a pour-over method. My wife likes to do a French press. That's where we heat the water in our little kettle. Of course, I like this pretty basic hazelnut creamer. I don't know why, but I do like it. There's my coffee. There's some towels. We have decaf and caffeinated. And of course there's my cup that I usually carry in the car. And then there's one of our saucepans. My wife likes to clean with RV diluted alcohol, some dish soap, and of course we have some hand soap. We also have some wipes, etc., etc. So I'm pretty much ready for my morning coffee. I have some biscotti. Let me show you my biscotti. It's over here somewhere. It's in a bowl. I have some biscotti right over there. And my wife has her knitting right over here. This is her side. That's my side. So let's get to it. Have some coffee this morning over here at Lake of the Pines, Brushy Creek Campground, over here by Jefferson, Texas. As I said already about 100 times. So this is how the muffins look. My wife made 2 kinds. What kind of did you make?
Blueberry and then cornmeal muffins with vegetables in them and cheese.
Okay, blueberry, and the other ones have cheese and various vegetables. What kind of vegetables again?
Onions, green peppers, and cheese.
Onions, blue peppers, and peppers, and cheese. Very nice looking, huh? And of course, this morning we had our coffee. This boils our water. My wife likes to have hers in here. And these are 2 different kinds of coffees. I have pour-overs. Earlier, we had mashed potatoes, Brussels sprouts, and what else did we have?
2 kinds of sweet potatoes, savory and sweet.
2 different kinds of sweet potatoes. My wife is a vegetarian, so she made that. Later on tonight, I'll have some turkey. I have some turkey TV dinner. Here's my 2 muffins. I put some butter on them. This one is very nice also. This is the savory one. This is the sweeter one. This has cranberries. You said this one had cranberries?
Yes, that's one for me.
That's for you.
I like cranberries.
So inside the RV, it's been getting quite hot. Just doing, the cooking. It's gone up to 77 degrees. Earlier it was around 78, and that's without the heater. That's just with the oven on. Let's take a peek outside. Let me open the door. So it's been raining quite a bit. It's overcast. We had some serious thunderstorms. They shook the travel trailer, my modest little Rockwood Mini Lite 2205S. They shook it. Shook it to its very foundations. And we have some neighbors over here. Quite a few folks. And there's Lake O' the Pines. Again, you can always leave your comments and suggestions and opinions and whatever you want below in the comment section. I would greatly appreciate it. Let me close the door. So there I am. Inside the fridge, in our little DC fridge, I have my, this is my turkey dinner. Wow, don't be jealous, all you folks out there that have the, the full 10, 20 course meals with ice creams and stuff. I'm going to cook this up in just a bit. Okay, don't hate, okay? Don't hate. Just joking, of course. Hope you're doing fantastic this Turkey Day. My wife and I are celebrating over here again near Jefferson, Texas. I am now at the day use area. It's an overcast day here at Lake of the Pines. My truck's right over there. There's the restroom. Perfect little spot for a restroom. They have a covered picnic area over there and picnic tables everywhere. So this is just day use. Some people are fishing over there by the dam. And this is the dam. The Army Corps of Engineers Dam. And this is a swim beach. Again, this is 2022 Black Friday. And it says designated areas only. Use waste receptacles. No glass containers. No pets. And I've got a whole range of life jackets. You can just borrow them. It's very generous. Very smart. Some people forget their life jackets. And my wife's way over there. No lifeguards. Swim at your own risk. I doubt people are swimming today. It was raining cats and dogs yesterday. Ayer. Mucho lluvia. So. Ooh. I'm sinking in about a good inch. My wife's way over there. Do a little pan just to show you what it looks like. Again on a overcast November Friday. Plenty of picnic spots over there. As you enter the park to go camping over there, yeah, you come over the bridge and you go over there. Just immediately before it is the day use area. My wife's over there and she's I guess she got ankle deep in some of the sludge here. Sandy, rocky beach. So what do you think? We're along the shore, and I saw this tree. Again, I'm not an expert on trees. You can tell me and comment below, but I think this is a cypress. And these are called, these little projections are called knees, if I am correct. So these are knees, balls, some sort of cypress. And you tell me if I'm wrong. Again, leave your kind and super friendly and professional comments below. We're going to be walking around. We've been walking around this lake, and with modest success, you know, ankle deep of sludge. But that's okay to get a little dirty, don't you think? If you're into disc golf, I think that's what they call it, one of the day use parks, along with basketball courts and other stuff, they have disc golf. I'll show you what that looks like when I turn around the camera. There we are. Apparently it makes a loop. You can play disc golf. This is as disc golf facilities this is in excellent condition, and the road is closed right now because this tree fell. It's a good sized tree. Luckily I wasn't crossing this road when this tree fell. It's a good sized tree. This is my wife walking. Lake of the Pines has many little coves, inlets, sections, bridges. There's even a volleyball court over there. I can see the net. It's quite an amazing little facility here in East Texas. So if you're ever in the area and want to do some camping, we're doing some late fall camping, but I can imagine in the summer this place is absolutely packed because they have so many swim beaches. Because all the sandstone is eroded and creates this nice sand instead of gravel or rock. It's actually sandstone. There's my wife. She's a maker of knitted caps. I have about a half a dozen. She has about a half a dozen. We also have sweaters, gloves, socks. My wife makes them all. Interesting, huh? Disc golf, not disco golf?
No, come over on this side. Disc golf. And this is hole number 13. So you try to get your disc in there. It's a game. You hike and you throw your disc because there was holes 18 through 21 up that way.
Ooh.
So people just play games.
My wife has explained something to this simple little camper again. I greatly appreciate it, sweetie. Thank you for explaining that to me.
I'm guessing because I don't know. It seems to make sense.
How would you describe the weather right now?
Wonderful.
You like cool weather, huh?
Overcast. A little bit of spit in the air. Little tiny bit of moisture. It's wonderful.
Yeah, my wife likes cooler weather. I like hotter weather. That's where we bifurcate. Is that the term, sweetie? Bifurcate?
Yeah, digress.
Digress. I don't think that's the word. So we're going to walk down this road, check it out. Here's a quick view of the lake. Again, this is a good sized lake. I mean, this is bigger than anything in Fort Worth and Dallas area for sure. Beautiful fog, beautiful lake. I absolutely love it. This lake was by our house within 20 miles. I'd be there quite often, especially during the summer. Beautiful views. A little bit of fog. Very nice. As I was strolling down one of the day use parks, I saw this view and I go, I definitely have to take a picture of this. This is absolutely gorgeous. Wow. Nice trees in the background, different colors, different tones. Very nice. Very nice. Current temperature is around 50, 55 maybe. Very pleasant. I'm enjoying this little stroll with my wife, Annie. One thing coming from an arts background, a photography background, you enjoy looking at the tonality of a scene. Look at these little trees here, and then you see one lone tree out there in the lake. Quite interesting. It's a great spot for contemplation, relaxing, fishing, whatever you want to do. You can hang out here and enjoy the tranquil scene and this beautiful tree about, I estimate, 40 feet from the shore. Let me do a quick pan to the right, and you can see some of these little trees along the shore also hanging out with it. Eventually they'll be pretty good size. Eventually. It's a very interesting tree, a lot of texture, a lot of growth, a lot of moss. Is this lichen? You tell me. Different growths on the side of this tree, this deciduous tree. I know it's a deciduous tree, I know it's not a pine tree. Then you look over here, and you have a picnic table covered in leaves, rain, moisture. Very nice. And of course, with a great view of the lake. Plenty of spots. I estimate about 95, 99% probably of the picnic spots this Black Friday are not occupied. People are doing something else. Watching football, eating leftovers, shopping, hanging out with the family, or just relaxing at home or in the backyard. What are you doing? What did you do on Black Friday? Here's a men's and women's restroom. Where we're at, there were just men's and women's. It was quite binary. This one, men's, women's. So let's go check it out. The one by my area was pretty ragged. So you get two styles of urinals. So if you're into that style, you can go with that one. If you like this one better, the more rectangular instead of oval, you're set, okay? Floors are pretty modest. You get some Korean style countertops. A couple nice mirrors. Can't complain about that. You get a little open garbage can. Let's look over here. Let's look at the toilet. Nice. I give it a good solid C. Nothing great. As compared to state of Texas or state of Arkansas restrooms, these are definitely not as nice. These Army Corps of Engineer bathrooms. Get 2 shower stalls. Get a little, looks like a concrete bench. Yeah, let's open one of these up. This one seems to be better illuminated. Again, you have a rather rusty bench there. And you have a shower that needs some maintenance. Apparently it's falling apart. And this doesn't look too good either. So there we are. And again, definitely not up to state of Arkansas or Texas state parks standards. I give this one a C. Definitely functional, but not as nice. What do you think? Again, you have 2 options, rectangle or oval. That's fantastic, don't you think? This is one of the better back-in sites. It has a long, at least 50 feet that you can go forward, then you can back in pretty much straight. Very nice. And you get an excellent view of the swim beach. It says no lifeguard. My wife's over there walking. This is number 106. I give this spot a good solid A. It's not a pull through, which would be a A+. So you have a spot here. Nice little sandy spot here for your tent, if you want to bring a tent. Of course, you have water. Of course, they all should have 50/30 and residential outlets. Yes, again, 50 on the left, 30 amp in the middle, and standard residential on the right side. Got little bumpers right there. This is relatively flat. Get a very nice metal picnic table, and of course you're right over the electrical line, which is probably the big negative of this spot. Get all that electrical interference. There's the griddle, tent site, hook, nice little sandy beach that goes all the way from over here on the left, all the way over there. It's a sandy beach. So what do you think? Let me give you a view before I transition to the next scene of this YouTube video. Here's a swim beach area. Of course, today it's in the 50s, 40s. People are out, in their swimsuits. But you can imagine this area during the summer where it gets 110 degrees. This place should be packed. It's a nice little sandy area, a little murky right now, but with the summer Texas heat, I'm pretty sure this will become desiccated, dry. And you can hang out in this nice little sandy area. It's very nice sand. There's my shoes. Again, very nice sand. They even have an enclosed area over here to make sure people don't go out too far. And there's the campgrounds where we were checking out the pull-through and the back inside. There's my wife with her red puffy vest, staying warm. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I would greatly appreciate it. This is my hobby. I'm retired. I'm 70 years old, and I have fun shooting videos, editing videos, narrating videos, and sharing them with you. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Muchas gracias. Here's a very nice Forest River R-Pod. Beautifully set up here. Nice compact RV with lights, outdoor lighting, couple seats, extra propane bottle. They got a little tote in the bottom, hiding away. Very, very nice setup. Very easy to tow. Can't complain about a R-Pod. You can probably tow this with a small, medium-sized SUV. No issues. What do you think? There's my wife wandering about, making phone calls. Work still calls her up and asks her questions. Students call her up. She's a professor at the university, and they always call her for advice, questions. Complaining about their grades, saying, hey, I deserve an A, and why are you giving me an F? Etc. Etc. There she is. I'm walking about. People bring their boats here. If you live in this area, you got to be into boating, period.
Hi, everybody. Jesus asked me to mention a little bit about what I thought about this wonderful campground. I would say the things that I like best so far, again, this is just our first day, are the lodgepole pines, which are absolutely gorgeous, and of course the lake, which is extraordinarily beautiful. I was lucky enough this morning to see a great blue heron, so that definitely made my day.
Thanks for checking out my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you have the time, leave your kind and super friendly comments below. That noise you hear is the pouring rain. Of course, we've been having thunder and it's been shaking the RV quite a bit. A bit shocking for this old San Francisco Bay Area boy. Again, thanks for checking out my channel. Gracias. Adios. Bye-bye.